Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're just going to wait for a couple more. Wait till it's maybe a little after 10 and start very soon. I hope you're feeling good. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Barry. Glad you're with us. Glad you're joining us. We'll spend some Shabbat time together. We need a little bit of Shabbat these days, I would say so. Maybe my pal Aiden is watching as he's starting to get ready for his bar mitzvah. Maybe. Shabbat Shalom, Brian. Shabbat Shalom, Larry and Judy. Glad everyone's with us. We're going to start very soon. Shabbat Shalom, Cantor and David. Hello to the Burr family. Hello to, maybe that's Alex. We're going to start in just a minute. Shabbat Shalom, Al and Miriam. I hope everyone's feeling good. The sun is shining as we get ready for a nice service together. Hi, Harriet and Alan. So the Shabbat that falls in the middle of Passover is a special Shabbat because, yes, we're celebrating Shabbat and all that comes with Shabbat. Rest and perspective and tradition, a little bit of a break from the busyness of our world. Layered on top of that, we celebrate Passover, this great spring festival of liberation, where we retell the story of our exodus from Egypt and are reminded together of God's presence in our lives. We remember Moses, we remember Miriam, we remember their ability to overcome darkness and hardship in their own day, and maybe we're inspired by these acts all these years later. Shabbat Shalom to the Kennedys. Shabbat Shalom, Bonnie. For those who are just coming in, we're glad you're with us as we celebrate this Shabbat in the middle of Passover, a special Shabbat. And we'll sing a little, we'll read a little, we'll learn a little as we do every Shabbat morning. And whether you have a book, a prayer book at home or not, Shabbat Shalom to the Schwartz family, to the Schaefer family. Whether you have a prayer book at home or not, that's okay. Many of the melodies will feel very familiar. And if you happen to have a book, I will periodically share some page numbers. Hello to the Wax family and the Bronsteins. Okay, I'm going to stop saying hello to everybody and I'm going to start our service. Modeh ani lefanecha. We begin each day with an expression of gratitude for the gift of a new day and all that a new day promises. If you are in the prayer book, page 186. Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shechazarta bi nishmati bechemla. B'chemla Rabba emunatecha. Continuing with our morning blessings as we greet a new day, and we greet a new day together. If you're in a prayer book, 193 is our page. May the one whose spirit is with us in every righteous deed be with all who work for the good of humanity and bear the burdens of others, and who give bread to the hungry, who clothe the naked, and take the friendless into their homes. May the work of their hands endure, and may the seed they sow bring abundant harvest. On page 195, don't let me fall as a stone falls upon the hard ground, and don't let my hands become dry as the twigs of a tree, when the wind beats down the last leaves, and when the storm raises dust from the earth with anger and howling. Don't let me fall. I have asked for so much. But as a blade of your grass in a distant wild field lets drop a seed in the lap of the earth and dies away, sow in me your living breath as you sow a seed in the earth. Baruch atah Adonai rofei chol basar umafli la'asot. Elohai neshama shenatata bi tahora hi, atah varata, atah yitzarta, atah nefachta bi, ve'atah mishamra b'kirbi. My God, the soul you have given me is pure. You created it, you shaped it, you breathed it into me, and you protect it within me. For as long as my soul is within me, I offer thanks to you, Adonai, my God and God of my ancestors, sovereign, source of all creation, sovereign of all souls. Praised are you, Adonai, in whose hand is every living soul and the breath of humankind. Baruch atah Adonai asher biado nefesh kol chai v'ruach kol basar ish. We'll continue with Nisim B'chol Yom, a series of blessings that helps us to acknowledge the Nisim, the miraculous in our own lives. And I think these days especially, it's important that we remember that there is good in our world, even against the backdrop of such fear, anxiety, nervousness, and suffering. We are to remind ourselves that there is good in our world, that there are blessings, that there are miracles playing out every day. And Nisim B'chol Yom, this series of blessings we're meant to chant at the start of the day, urges us to be mindful of those Nisim, mindful of those miracles. And as we do sometimes at the synagogue, at this point in our service, maybe I'll ask you which miracles, large or small, you experienced maybe this week. Maybe related to Passover, maybe related to an act of loving kindness. You can put, maybe you can put your answer in the chat, and we can all see it. Nisim B'chol Yom gives us the language to acknowledge the good and to remind ourselves of all of the good in ourselves and the good very much so in our world around us as we chant together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan l'sech v'ivina, lehavchin ben yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokef kifufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokaret al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechim etzadei gaver. Baruch atah. Who's that? Sorry. Nisim B'chol Yom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten le'yayev koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamivir sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani el. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara. From there we continue with a blessing for the study of Torah. We thank God especially in this moment for Torah and the gift of Torah in our lives, that it provides us with perspective and direction, that it serves as a guidepost for us in a time of uncertainty when we're not sure where we might turn. And where we might find some answers, we thank God for Torah, this enduring document that speaks to faith, that speaks to moral courage, that speaks to the enduring wisdom of our people and the great sages that came before us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. If you're following in the book, page 206, where the Mishnah reminds us of all of the deeds that cannot ever fully be repaid. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. Our service continues as we chant together Chatzi Kaddish, page 224, if you're following in the prayer book. If not, we'll do our best together. That's all we can do. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, b'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayei chon uv'yom echon, uv'chayei techol beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kari, Vimeru, Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabba Mivorach, Leolam Ulam Me'al Mahaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitba'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitalev, V'yitalal, Shemei Dekudisha Brechu, Leolam Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran bi'alma, v'yimeru, Amen. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai, hamivorach, hamivorach. Baruch Adonai, hamivorach. Leolam, leolam vaed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due, now and forever. The words of Yotzer Or have us thank God for all works of creation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yotzer Or uvorei choshech, oseh shalom uvorei et hakol. Hameir la'aretz v'ladarim aleha b'rachamim v'tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit. Praised are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom you form them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and for the lights you created. May they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. Together we sing Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, leolam vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech u'shachbecha uvkumecha u'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafod beineinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim leloechem ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. If people fall, can they not also rise? If they break away, can they not return? The stork in the sky knows when to migrate. The dove and the swallow know the season of return. What human instinct knows the time to turn back? What cue sparks the conscience of the soul? We pray to sense this day anew, attuned to the call of sacred living. We sing together Michamocha, our song of freedom, and we do so amid this season when we're meant to be especially cognizant of our freedom and the many freedoms we enjoy, even during this difficult time, and vow to continue to work together in the name of freedom for all people. Mi chamocha, if you're following in the prayer book, page 240. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele. Shira chadasha shibechu geulim leshimcha al sefatayam yachad kulam hodu v'himlichu v'yameru Adonai yimloch leolam vaed. Sor Yisrael kuma be'ezrat Yisrael ufteichenu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzivot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Our service continues now with our most central collection of prayers, often referred to as our tefillah, sometimes referred to as our amidah, meaning our standing prayers. So I'm going to stand for these prayers. I invite you to do the same at home if you'd like. And these are prayers that urge us by extension to think about what we stand for and what our people stands for. Do we stand up for helping the stranger, being there for the less fortunate? Do we stand for heritage and community and empathy? Our tefillah, page 242. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Bi'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Ata Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Ata Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Baal Givurot, Umito Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiak Yeshua, B'ne'eman Ata Lachayot HaKol, Baruch Ata Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei marom kakatuv aliyad neviecha, v'kara ze el ze ve'amar, kadosh, 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 Adonai tzivaot, meloch ol haaretz, kevodo. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Ma'adir Shimcha B'chol Ha'aretz, Baruch Kevod Adonai, Mimkomo, Echad Hu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu V'Hu Yashmienu, Berachamav Le'enei Kol Chai, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai Leolam, Elohai Yitzion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah. Ledor Vador Nagid God Lecha, Ulenetzach Netzachim Kedushacha Nagdish, V'shivchacha Eloheinu, Mipinu Lo Yamush, Leolam Vaed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Shabbat is and has always been a time to express gratitude, to thank God for the gifts and the blessings in our own lives. And these days, maybe we have to squint to see the good. While there is so much hurt and so much angst in our own lives, in our own homes, and very much so in our world, we have to remember to be thankful for that which we do have, that we do have a home to live in and food to eat, that we do have the support of community and friends. Modim anachnu lach gives us the language that we sometimes need to articulate that level of gratitude. Modim anachnu lach she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzor chayenu magen yishenu atahu l'dor vador. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God, and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. On Shabbat morning, we sing Sim Shalom, our prayer for greater peace in our world. And with this special prayer, We are singing as well in the name of greater compassion, a greater sense of togetherness, that as we endure this remarkable saga together, now is the time to remember that we are indeed a human family. And one of the many lessons that perhaps we've been taught over these last few weeks and months is that to be human is to be very much mortal, and that nothing is guaranteed to us. Sim Shalom urges us to a place of humanity, that we see the humanity in one another, a humanity that transcends race and religion and ethnicity, a humanity that transcends nationality and ideology, that we might remember once more our common destiny and our shared mission as we sing together. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. V'rachamim. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha. We'll take a moment now in order to offer a prayer for healing for the many in our lives, the many in our community, the many in our world in need of healing. And we are abundantly aware of the fact that there is so much pain and hurt in our world at exactly this moment. There are those who are suffering directly or indirectly from this pandemic, and it has found a way to touch every one of us. And so we do pray for healing and wholeness. And as a congregation on this Shabbat morning, I know our prayers are with Ileana Cohn, Rick Ulrich, Shirley Lewis, Lynn Romsberg, Amy Martyr, Millie Rosenfeld, Roxanne Forth, Jerry Dreskin, Bruce Berkowitz, Ann Marsden, and Stephen Trombecki. If there's a name you'd like to add to this list, someone for whom you offer a prayer for healing, you can hold that name in your heart, or perhaps even put that name in the comments below if you'd care to share it with us. As we sing together in the name of healing, Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema. the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Amen. We'll pause now for a brief moment or two for the sake of our own private, personal prayers and reflections. Say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. So before we move on, as is our custom at this point in our service, we'll take a minute or two to think about our Torah portion, to maybe have a virtual discussion. We'll see how we do with that. And just see how we're doing. How are we doing? Are you here? We're doing our best with the technology, and we're doing our best to overcome physical distance and still find a way to be together. I'm glad you're here. So, on the Shabbat that falls in the middle of Passover, we have a special Torah reading. And this Torah reading takes us out of the Torah reading cycle. Ordinarily, we'd be making our way to the middle of the book of Leviticus right now, the third book of our Torah. But on Passover, we step away from our Torah reading cycle and we return to the book of Exodus, which makes sense perhaps. But the point we return to on this Shabbat is not the actual story of the Exodus itself, curiously. It's actually the moment of the golden calf, and specifically the verses that come immediately after the golden calf story. So if you remember, Moses goes up to Mount Sinai to get the Torah. He's gone 40 days, 40 nights. The people below grow very restless, and they turn to Aaron, and they beseech Aaron, who is Moses' older brother, to make us a golden calf, make us an idol, that Moses has left us, Moses has abandoned us, and we need something tangible and physical to pray to. And Aaron caves and helps them to create this idol. And Moses, wouldn't you know it, returns from the top of Mount Sinai at exactly that moment and sees them praying to this golden calf. And in his moment of frustration and anger, he drops and shatters the tablets. And we can both understand Aaron in this story, right? What does it mean to have such pressure on our shoulders and to make decisions we might not have ordinarily made? And we can understand Moses as well in this moment, who feels so abandoned and isolated and frustrated. These are all emotions that maybe we feel as well these days. The Torah portion for Passover comes immediately after that story, where God is so angry at the Jewish people, who seem so ungrateful that they've been taken out of Egypt and now granted a Torah. God is full of wrath, and it's actually Moses who has the job now of talking God down. And Moses will do that, And this is again to Moses' credit, that even as he's personally so angry and he's so hurt, he's still, even in his state, willing to stand up for others. And we could maybe relate to this too, that even though we're feeling such a confluence of emotions right now, of sadness, of restlessness, of frustration, of personal and emotional pain, we still have in our heart the ability to look beyond ourselves and think about how we can care for others who really do need our help, our family, our friends, those less fortunate than ourselves. So Moses does that, and sure enough, he will convince God not to punish the Israelites. And that's when we really arrive at this most remarkable moment in our story, where Moses picks exactly this moment of all moments to say to God, "If only I could behold your presence." Meaning, in our own terms, I wish I could see you. Well, that resonates too. Here we are talking through Facebook. And yes, we can see each other, but we can't really see each other. And we can relate to that. God and Moses and God. Moses wants to see God's face. And maybe another place to go with this is that Moses needs some sort of tangible reminder that God is with him. Moses wants to know that he's not alone. And for us too, I think we're seeking out that feeling as well. It would be easy to convince ourselves while we're alone in our homes that we really are alone. It would be easy to think that we're navigating all this by ourselves. But in truth, you know you're not. Even for those who live alone, you have, through the wonders of technology, you have access to your friends and to your family. We can pray together. We can learn together, as we're doing right now. And we can find our way to community, even now, when we need it most. So there's a lot, actually, it turns out, in this portion. And there's a lot that speaks to us, maybe especially now. I'm going to take a breath and let you maybe ask questions or make a comment or two in the comments, in the chat. Maybe there's something that you picked up on while I was talking that you would want to share with us, or to ask, or to challenge me on. I like that too. Yep, Jim Kennedy's saying, Nisim b'chol yom. I think if I'm reading your question right, Jim, Nisim b'chol yom reminds us actually that we're not alone. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think so much of our liturgy is designed to remind us we're not alone, that we always have God, we always have each other. Other comments, commentary on the Torah portion, on Passover. The other thing I was going to talk about, just while you're thinking, which maybe I'll share for our next service or discussion, is specifically the theme of order. That, as you may know, the word Seder means order, and there's a sense of order to our Seder, of course, and to Passover. There's these very sort of clearly defined rituals. And the irony is that we're marking this holiday now at a time of great disorder. There seems to be a lot of chaos, a lot of unpredictability, and so maybe we need the order and the routine of Passover, especially now. Karen is saying it's a time for challenging faith, which I think is always healthy, incidentally, to ask hard questions of God and of our faith. That we Jews have always done that, right? Jacob wrestling with the angel. We have so many instances of our people sort of pushing back and wondering, where is God? Who is God? What is God? We're meant to do that. That means we're engaged. Susan is saying there's a beautiful rainbow this week. Many took it as a sign. Well, that's true. Of course, we have quote-unquote evidence of the first ever rainbow coming at the end of the Noah story and the flood, the rainbow being a reminder that God is with us and would never destroy the world. Jim saying relevance of being under pressure to make difficult decisions. Yes, under pressure to make difficult decisions, just like Aaron, we feel that pressure. Do I go grocery shopping, like Jim is saying, or not? Do I venture out to CVS to pick up a prescription or not? Right? These are real decisions. Larry's saying, despite his elevated status, Moses is still human. And maybe we identify with Moses because he is a human. Michael is saying the Seder gave him an opportunity to teach his children, right? And I think there's something to be said for that. That's what the Seder's meant to be. The Seder's sort of the first ever curriculum, we could say, right? It's a lesson plan. It's an opportunity to teach our kids in this very sort of physical, colorful, sensory way what the holiday's about. Harriet is saying, are the Orthodox Jews allowed to use technology during this time so they can have a remote minyan? So it's a complicated question, Harriet. The truth, the answer is on Shabbat, no. And on Passover, no. There was a lot written by the Orthodox community about why they shouldn't use Zoom on Shabbat or during the Seders. The conservative movement issued a sort of a statement saying that this year it's allowed for the Seders, although with a number of restrictions. But when it's not Shabbat and it's not the actual holiday, meaning the beginning or the end of Passover, they are using technology to do, say, Shiva minions or even daily minions. And I'll just, and this is very sort of timely, one of the big issues that's playing out around the world right now is, are there those who are going to go to church for Easter? And a vast majority of pastors are, to their credit, saying stay home. The religious and pious thing to do is to protect one another and safeguard one another's health, and therefore stay home. And then there are those outliers who believe that their faith will protect them, or that their celebration of the religious holiday supersedes whatever decrees have been issued for us to stay home, which I think is very misguided. Our goal is to survive. Our tradition tells us you shall live by them and not die by them, right? You do God no good, and you do your community no good by putting yourself in harm's way. So although what we're doing here may feel frustrating and may not be what we're used to, it is the safe thing to be doing. And God willing, sometime soon, we're going to be back in our sanctuary, and I think we're going to appreciate it more than ever. Okay, so any closing comments or questions? Harriet, I see your great comments. Karen, I see your great comments. It's Hal writing from Karen's. Julie's wishing us all safe and well. Thank you, Julie. So a good discussion of our Torah portion, of Passover, of Shabbat, of the complexity of our world right now, and an opportunity for us to share a little bit, which we need to do, all of which is so important right now. So we're going to continue with our service and move toward the conclusion of our service with Aleinu. If you're following in the book, page 586, I'm going to stand as we can sing together. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpechot adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, Ushemo, Ushemo, Ushemo Echad. As we do each week, we take the time now to remember together those we have said goodbye to. As our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our unloved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, life and death. We first recall those taken from our congregational family in most recent days. Susan Fesnack, David Prizer, Bruce Kay, Paul Barrett, Sid Jaffe, Steve Ravitz, and Barbara Michelson. As well, we recall at this time those whose yahrzeit we mark this Shabbat. Rose Altman, Jack Bram, Philip Cohn, Esther Goldstein, Hal Herman, Ann Hirsch, Mary Katz, Julius A. Levine, Mary Longer, Herman Lustig, Esther Miller, Arlene Morris, Rose Osler, Harry Rosen, Herman Safran, M. Murray Schwartz, Shirley Siegel, and to these names I would add the 18,000 Americans who have lost their lives due to the coronavirus and the more than 100,000 around the world. If there's a name you'd like to add to this list, I invite you to hold that name in your heart at this time, or if you choose to do so, to share that name with us in the comments. As we join in the Mourner's Kaddish, Kaddish Yatom, thanking God for the very gift and blessing of life itself. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, b'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayichon uv'yomechon uv'chayei zechol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv yimru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mivarach le'olam ulmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'reichu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bi'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. We are at the end of our service. Just a couple of reminders. We invite you to come right back here to Facebook at 7 tonight. The cantor's going to lead a lovely Havdalah. And to continue to be on the lookout for emails and Facebook announcements regarding learning opportunities and services as we make our way through Passover, this wonderful fall festival which we are determined to celebrate even amid these very unnerving times, maybe even more important to celebrate now than ever. And it's a joy to be with you. I know it's so out of the ordinary, but I also do think it's really special and it's important for us right now. So it's great to be with you. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you're not watching the news too much. And how about a closing song? What do we think? I'm taking requests. What do we think? We could sing anything. In Kelohenu is a classic. Yigdal. What about a Passover song? The book doesn't have tons of them. We sang Dayenu last night. Avadim Hayinu. Let's see. What do you think we should sing? How about Bashana Haba'ah? Free. Yeah, all great Great suggestions. How about Avadim Hayinu? Adon Olam. Okay. Adon Olam asher malach beterem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa bechefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. Adon Olam asher malach beterem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa bechefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu echad v'ein sheni lehamshilo lehachbira beli reshit beli tachlit v'lo haoz v'lo haoz v'hamisra. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh b'tifara. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu eli. V'chai go'ali v'tzorchev li. B'yetzara v'hu nisi. Umanos li. Menat kosi. Menat kosi. B'yom ekra. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimlod nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh b'tifara. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivrach liyet nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara. Last verse. B'yado avkid ruchi b'yetishan v'a'ira v'im ruchi geviati Adonai li v'lo ira. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li'et nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh b'tifara. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li'et nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra. V'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara v'hu haya v'hu hoveh. B'tifara. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Great being with you. Have a great, great day. I'll see you soon.